I don't know if it's recording or going live.
Okay, buddy.
Let's see.
It,
It's
it,
recording.
it says on top of my screen. It says recording.
Okay.
So, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live show.
Welcome to episode 1 of Two Canadian Bros podcast. We got
And
Sean Boy over here, and they got me, good old Constigo. And what are we here for?
the great outdoors stuff. Fishing, camping, whatever you want to talk about the outdoors.
And why are we doing this?
Fishing, because we had the love for the outdoors. We love the outdoors activities.
We like talking about it. We like doing it. We like talking about it. We like being a part of it.
Yeah. And we talked about everything from fishing to ice fishing, snowmobile riding, outdoor stuff,
Boating,
boating,
going boat riding,
and then we
camping.
could, stuff like that. We could teach the kids. You don't need a big boat to catch fish, because I fish in the paddle boat most of my life.
The pedal boat, yeah.
Yeah, the paddle boats, the fishing, it floats.
Rowboat.
Rowboats, and don't get me a rowboat, man. I ain't good at that.
Not unless you want to go in a big circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
So
do.
other than that,
Yeah. We live in the
so
Great White North here, and that's where we
yeah,
do most of our camping, fishing, and stuff like that.
yeah. We talk about lakes, talk about the fish in the lakes, what's in it. Some lakes has more species than others. Then that's okay because you have more fun to catch them.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely new at this. That's for sure. This is our
So
first time
okay.
doing something like this.
Well, sorry about the laughing about it, guys. So we're learning. We're, we've been watching other people doing shows, learning. It's a learning process for us.
Yeah, we're learning as we go, and we're here to have fun.
Yeah. So then later on, we might maybe turn on Facebook or whatever, or YouTube, whatever. But we're thinking about YouTube instead because it's easier. But right
Yeah.
now we're just doing recording and then sending it off to you guys. See how it goes. So the main topic is right now is fishing because we both love the sport of fishing. We
Yeah,
talk,
we've been fishing all our lives.
yeah. But I'll let you say something real fast. If you go fishing with this guy here, Constigo, make sure your line is tight on your red devil
Yeah.
because he cast it and went right across the river. We're talking river, right across the river. He goes, wow,
Man, it
that
went far.
that was a big cast, and then you realize, hey, it feels light.
Yeah, I think my line broke though.
Yeah,
I
because
think
the
that's
rocks.
what it was.
Yeah, the rocks on the bottom drag too much.
Or, when we went fishing up north, I mean that river, that little creek there,
Yeah,
where the trout is, and then we see
yeah.
the telephone wires,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at them. I wonder how they get up there. And then right away you come behind me, it's like, and
Sean Boy goes
he wraps around the. Oh, that's how.
here, Sean Boy. Then Hydro One got loud taco for the kids,
Yeah.
and
Well,
and then
wow, it was telephone wires, which is why you didn't get electrocuted.
yeah, and then I tried to pull back. They did, but every time I pull back, the line at the bottom was hanging down. It
It
wrapped up.
wrapped around.
We seen bobbers, we seen shad wraps, floating wraps, whatever on there. Jigs.
Yeah, you name it was there.
Yeah, the little lake was called Charmier.
Yeah, Charmier River near
Yeah,
Chapleau.
between Chapleau and Goliath.
Yeah, it was about it's approximately 60 kilometers or so from the turnoff to Chapleau.
Yeah.
You go on to 101/129.
Mm-hmm. And then I
Yeah,
thought
that
it
was
was
a nice little river.
yeah, it went from a river into a lake,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's where next time I go there, I'm gonna go cast sideways, not.
Well, the next time we go there, we're gonna go a little walking in the bush to get to the lake to see
Oh
what's
yeah,
there.
yeah. Apparently,
Like,
it's
I
all
don't know.
I was told mostly trout there.
Well, there is trout. You could see it right in the creek, right?
Oh yeah,
Like a
every time you
little.
go, yeah, by the rocks. They're hanging by the rocks at laying their eggs in the spawning season.
Well, it's right at the rest stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. For the time we went the logging road there off the boat launch, you know,
Crack Creek.
got the like that May run there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, where you caught the
Oh,
rag there.
yeah. That one there. I found the name.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I can't spell it. I can't say it, but I can spell it to you.
we'll spell it out.
AKWESKWA Lake.
Yeah,
It's a an indigenous name, like indigenous name.
yeah, and it's
So
off
you got
an old logging road
yeah,
near Opishing.
yes, and it's off the what district again? Not Cochrane, eh? Timothy Shores.
No, well, yeah, it's in Temiskaming because
Yeah,
it goes from Cochrane to Temiskaming just before
yeah,
just before Kiefer there.
yeah. Kiefer Lake is half in Cochrane and half in Timiskaming.
No,
Because
yeah,
I looked at it online. It shows a line in the middle.
yeah, Hillary
Well,
Township.
yeah,
That I know the township. Yeah,
and then the species we kept we're using spoons a lot that day. Red devils, fiber
yellow fiber
diamonds,
diamonds.
yellow red, and then we use a
Do you have a white one?
yeah, I did.
Yeah,
And then there's
any.
another thing. There's another thing. You caught a fish on the jerk bait,
Yeah,
like a hard jerk bait. You cast that out. You caught a throw size pike. All over and all, we caught about almost our 11 pikes between the three. His wife came out with us that day. I mean
yeah.
that evening for the evening fishing. We left there. It was dark. We went in August 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the picture. I got the pictures on it on my phone. It said the date on it.
Well, then we went to that other lake in May Run there. I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah. We tried the other lake just before Kiefer called Warren Lake. Warren.
yeah.
And then I didn't like it much because there's too much snags. We think we might need to get a boat in there.
Well, it's
Like
a smaller lake. Yeah,
yeah. And then
and the creek goes through it, right? So, or
I
you
even
go get
fished.
Star, Little Star.
Yeah, I never been there. Never been there.
No.
No.
Wow. We never really went to Star because you
Yeah.
know.
So I tried Hope Lake. on Dalton Road. It's a small lake. That lake is more of it's not wild brookies. It's all
No.
stocked.
Oh, okay.
And
It's a stock.
Yeah, and I brought some that size in home. Bigger than the Shamir.
Yeah, there are only small ones out there.
Yeah. So
I think when we went there, it was still earlier in the year.
Yeah. But everybody
You know,
good
your
too.
girlfriend got a sunburn.
Yeah, my ex, yeah. And then you got a heat stroke.
Hey man.
You told her you bring enough water? Oh yeah. Not enough.
We should have just thrown her in water.
When I was younger, I used to stick my hand over the boat, to my hand up, and go.
Yeah.
And my brother used to tell me, fish poo in there.
And
I said, I'm still alive.
That stuff doesn't float.
No, it goes to the.
It sinks to the bottom.
You ever owned a fish tank? Yeah, you did at one point. All the fish garbage goes to the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
And then I have some weird lures. People think it's funny, and some people say it won't work. Right.
Well, that one.
Oh,
well,
my
look
red
at
one.
all the dollar store ones you were getting, and we were catching fish on it left, right, and center.
Yeah. You got
show you don't have to spend a lot of money to be able to go fishing, which is nice because some people don't have lots of money.
That's right.
You can fish from shore. Just say at a river or creek or even a lake, and then like we were at a boat launch in some lake that we didn't really know about, and we were catching pike, pickerel, or walleye, you want to call it that.
Whatever you want to call it.
We were getting we got quite a few fish. Sitting. Basically we could have just backed up the truck and sat on the end of the tailgate and just go fishing.
Yeah, but the first night we went there, we were bored. So we took a ride out there. We found the lake, and then Constable says, "Want to try it tomorrow night after dinner?" Sure. Him and his wife says, "Sure, we could do that." And then we want to go back.
See, I'm lucky.
Yeah,
the wife likes to go fishing.
Yes. So we want to go back all the time, but at my buddy's cottage, Constable's cottage, it's there's always something to do. And you might go fishing. Sometimes you might get off the property, go fishing somewhere else where you just can't. So,
well, when you got a cottage, it's a lot of work.
Yes, and then it pays off too on the long run too.
Oh yeah.
Because
that's the reason why I really like the outdoors, because I spent my childhood sitting outside. We never went inside. We were outside all the time. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, just get back on track here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
basically, what we're trying to do or accomplish is say we're gonna release every Saturday.
Yeah.
Night.
Yeah. What time? We're not sure what time it'll be on YouTube. It could be every Saturday.
Yeah, we're trying for every about 7 o'clock, approximately. Could be earlier, could be a little later, but right around that time.
Yeah.
Depending on work and what happens.
Yes. Right now, I'm not working at the moment. I'm on disability myself. So people came up to me, asked me, and so, hey buddy, I have this idea to start something. I said, what's that? Because you remember you were talking to me at the cottage. You were doing live on TikTok a lot, and that gave me an idea of doing a podcast meeting together from your house, from my house, and then I said, oh yeah, that'd be great. So when I start this, but we had to do research. We watched other people's videos and stuff, and watch these people and intros of what kind of program to use. And if you guys got any ideas of programs out there, you think is good for us to use, please comment, post it in the comments for us.
Leap loop it down in the comments, right?
Yeah. So give it a shout out or something, and then in the description on YouTube, we're gonna do it more positive. So we can put our information down at the bottom, the Facebook page of the two Canadian Bros podcast, and then go there and then do that, and then you guys can go to the comment stuff on it, and then tell us what you think.
Well, not only that, is if we go fishing and we have pictures, we'll post it on our Facebook.
Yeah.
We'll also try to do live chats from the lake.
Yeah, my buddy has pontoon boat. We fish off of that a lot because a lot of room. Because somebody don't let me stand. Besides that point, because somebody I know very well won't let me stand in the boat. So you rather use the pontoon so I can stand.
Wow, when you stand in a rowboat and it's like tipping all the time because you're getting excited,
Oh yeah.
You're rocking the boat, so to speak. So
yeah,
that one time you nearly swam, but hey, whatever.
Mm-hmm. So, and then in the summertime, we might have a little bonfire, not too big, just enough fire, right? And then have our little cameras up, set up certain ways on our tripods, stuff like that, and then do a little show around the fire, and then show stuff what we do. Maybe a hot dog roast, or a wiener hot dog roast, or a marshmallow roast, and talking about the good day we did fishing while we're throwing stuff at the fire. Yeah. So if you went hiking, we talk about that. If you went for a walk to the trail with the dog, we talk about that.
Yeah.
So anything outdoors, you got to do outdoors, like camping, fishing, hunting. Not much hunting because I don't hunt myself. I don't have a license. So mostly for me, it can be mostly fishing and like outdoor events, like
sliding. Like fishing, we don't really like. It'd be like cottage life / camping / whatever.
Yeah.
Like going out fishing, boating, just
yes.
Good all times. Like what I mean, because we enjoy being outside. We enjoy talking about doing stuff, and then little things that we're trying to do, like with minnows, catching minnows, stuff like that. Is another thing we might be getting into.
I'm thinking of going with Lego because I know a place in town where we at that catch minnows like in an hour, less than an hour. I seen it with another friend of mine. I've been there. I seen it. I'm like, dang, dude! All you did is put bread in the bottom in a container, and if you have your license, fishing license, that is, you're allowed one person. It's 150 minnows.
Yeah, in Ontario.
So, yes. And then you got you, your mom, your stepson, and your wife. And fucking that's a lot of minnows. Oh, excuse my language.
Well, you see, it would be You, the wife, the stepson, the girlfriend, the 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 mistress, all them people, and you can get lots of minnows, right?
Yeah, that's why my dad used to put you dug a hole, my father, and you put a cooler, the freezer right in the ground,
Yeah.
and then you put the minnows in there with the hole on top, and every room. You bought
Well,
you bought
yeah.
the electric you bought the electric one.
Well, look at what we did. We had the cooler. We had
Yeah,
a foam cooler,
yeah,
and then we had a Fraybill aerator that was part of an old minnow bucket.
yeah,
Remember that? And then we just put the air and the stone in it, and then we just ran that, and it kept our minnows alive not much longer because they got air.
yeah. Yeah, and then when I like your dog. Every time you hear bubbles, you open the lid, see what's going on down there.
Yeah, she'd stick her nose in there. Yeah, I love Zoe. And then every time we catch a fish, she'd get excited.
Well, like any dog would do.
Oh yeah.
So basically,
2 year old German Shepherd.
yeah, basically, it's great outdoors. Like we loved it
Hmm.
in Ontario, Northern Ontario, in Canada, and I
Yeah,
hope it stays Canada. I hope it stays Canada.
yeah. We don't want to be the 51st state there.
I don't think we will be because
No, no.
for what I've seen on media all over the place, Trump and Trudeau have a bet, and now Trudeau made a bet with him saying that if Canada wins, they're going to be 11th province of Canada.
Yeah, but anyway.
So, anyways, besides that, back back to our fishing topic or the podcast we were talking about. Anything like fishing, you go outdoors and say, "Oh, today I went out of the bush. I cut a tree down. I chopped it. I made firewood, and then I cooked my fish on the fire."
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, we keep some of our fish. We don't keep it all.
You know,
We have enough just to feed ourselves,
yeah.
and
I,
basically that's what we do, right?
and this year, I'm thinking of doing a little video of doing a fire outside at the camp, and then get this little like a toaster bread thing, open up like this there, close it, but get some nice fillets fish, batter it up again on the fire.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. There's that, and then just showing how you do the pike.
Yeah, I'm not the greatest at cleaning the pike right now. I still get maybe 2 3 bones right here, so not.
Well, the last one I did, I lucked out. I did pretty good. I
Oh,
didn't
that's
have
good.
too many. Yeah, like my wife and I, we do it together. We like to
Yeah.
do teamwork with me and her. It just
Mm-hmm.
makes things a lot easier. Like what I mean, it's not always
Yeah,
one or the other, right?
yeah. You can be
So
on one end of the table, should be at the other end of the table, and you're both cleaning fish together, and you're looking at each other. Oh, you're doing a good job.
yeah,
But
well, she does
but
pretty good.
I heard I never seen it yet. I heard. But the thing is, when
Well,
I
you've
go to
had it.
his when I go to his cottage, my buddy Constant's cottage, who cleans the fish all the time? Me. Wanna know why? Because I don't mind doing it.
It used to be you, and then the wife took over some of that.
No, first it was every time I go to the cottage, you go, you look at me. Oh, you're not the youngest no more. Oh, Andre, you're cleaning the fish now. Why? Because you're youngest. And he made a mess. I had to take over.
Well, he was just young right then.
Yeah, good kid. Good kid. So yeah, you can teach you how maybe have a little cook out by the fire pit one night or one afternoon. at the camp this summer on
Yeah.
on his day off.
Yeah, I
So
get 4 or
Constable,
5 days off, so it's, you know,
so
and
Constable
I'm planning on
doing
taking 4 days off at the beginning of July,
yeah.
so I'll end up having 2 weeks off.
Hmm. I find
I'm
for
just
me,
I'm just waiting for April there
yeah,
till we get our raise. But anyway, that's besides.
yeah. So the best time for me to go fishing is at Constables Cottage is between 5 and 6 till dark.
Yeah, well, usually right around 6, 7. You know, what I mean,
Yeah,
depending on the time of year, if it's earlier, like around May, beginning of May there,
yeah.
or after the long weekend in May, then you're starting a
Hmm.
little bit earlier. But like in
Yes.
August and stuff, because it's warmer, then it's later on in the day.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
the thing that I love doing when I was younger, we used to take the boat out there with a little trolling motor, and we get to our spot, and then it was dark, and Constable didn't want to leave that night. So he started the motor up. He went into the moonlight, right in the moon. We had our light there.
yeah.
That was
Well,
the
not only
best.
that, it's right in the moonlight. You'll catch more fish because it's
It tracks.
warm. You got the warmth of the sun, the moonlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I find pike loves it's between cold, but walleye like it's more colder, and
Yeah.
saugers too. Saugers are a
Well,
little
that's why they
smaller
go
than what.
deeper, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes you might get them suspended. Suspended meaning is the fish is right in the middle, between the
Yeah.
bottom and then the top, because it's cooler right there in the middle sometimes.
That's why I find when we still fish, we get more results than trolling
Yeah,
later on in the year
yeah.
because we can
But
go deeper. Right?
I find when we troll at your cottage that we get mostly more pike a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I caught that one walleye on a Missouri. It's called Wonder Bread.
Wonder bread.
Yep,
All right. What is it? A
that's cool.
German Wonder bread?
It's based off the bread we eat.
Yeah. Why does
Yeah,
it look white?
basically it's white. Yeah,
All right.
I got jigs, white jigs with little dots on it, like same colors of the bag. It works. Whatever works. I don't complain. I use
Yeah.
pink jigs, I use purple jigs. I use black. They say black works great in the dark because they see it better.
Really?
Uh, I've been told that a lot of people, even now, I told me that. I tell a big man told me that.
All right.
I'm
Whatever.
going. I'm going. Okay. You know how you see a boat on the lake. You're on your dock. So you hear the boat going by, right? And then you look at it real good. You focus. Then you see it. A black boat going by, something like that, or even in your house. You're walking in your hallway in the dark. Go to the washroom, and then you know your way to go.
Well, because I know my house.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So what we said, it's. Oh, wow, already. Okay. Anyways, sorry about that.
So basically, what um, Sean Boy is trying to say here is that, I mean, basically what we're trying to do here is just two guys having fun, enjoying ourselves while we're talking about stuff we would normally talk about anyway. And
Yeah,
we figure we just throw it up on YouTube. Why not? Right?
yeah,
Um, we might do, like, we're going to probably, any new lures or whatever, we'll do kind of reviews on them, see how we do, but like we're not experts. It's not no gospel here. There, it's not no. This is
And
what it is. This is how we did. This is how we use it. And if
yep.
anybody has any ideas or whatever, then we're all game for that. But because we're not pros,
No.
we just we like to go out. We go fishing. We talk while we fish. Enjoy ourselves. This is what we do.
Yep.
It's not a like it's not nothing serious for us.
No.
Like we like doing it. We like the summer. We like to do that ice fishing. We like doing that.
Yep.
You know,
But next year we're gonna try to get ourselves into the ice fishing sporting
yeah,
more, because people are asking us. So what's your next fishing adventure? I don't know. And I fished at a lot of lakes, and I went to Three Nation Lake one year. I got nothing.
yeah. Well, it depends, right? You don't always you're not always successful, but you always have fun.
But
That's
the
the
main
thing.
thing, main thing is,
If you
main
right?
thing we get out, have fun, enjoy ourselves, and then you feel good. You feel good about yourself because you got out, enjoy yourself.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically, we call ourselves two brothers, but not really brothers. We're brothers from another mother.
Yeah,
We've known each other for let's see, 46 years, something like that.
82, 82,
80,
1982,
80,
1982.
80.
Uh, grade 7, grade 3.
It was 1980 because that's when I moved into town.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
Met you the same year. Yeah.
That's right. You're from Sudbury. That's right.
Well, I, I started life off in Sudbury. Then we moved over to
Where you are now?
Hanlon. Then we moved over to Deep River.
Yeah.
Then we went to King Carton. And then my dad got a job in town and we moved back here. Because this
And
is
then you've
where
been
my
here.
mom. Yeah.
And then you've been here
I was
since.
8 years old. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've been
I
here
was
since.
young.
And then you came 87. The house you're living in now.
86.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, I always say 87. I don't know why, but
Yeah. April of 86.
shit.
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
move
oh,
around
oh,
much.
oh, I'm sorry. Holy crap.
And we've had the cottage in our family since
The 60s?
1960.
As I said, the 60s?
1960. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom was 11.
I don't know the cottages now. If you buy a land today, build a cottage, do you have to you have a year to build on it, or you wait now longer you want now? Did you
It's
change
only if
that?
they open up. See, if you buy a property, but if they open up a lake, what it used to be, they open up the lake for
Mm-hmm.
cottages, and you buy the land, you had a year to put something like a one property, like a shack or something, on the property,
Okay.
and the first 60 feet from the lake to on your property was not yours; it was the government's, just in case they wanted to do an access road for the brook,
Yeah.
an
Now,
access road.
but now they're offering you if you want to buy it now.
Well, they've been doing that for a while, and it's $1,000, which is quite a bit.
It is.
Plus,
But
you got to get a survey. Plus, you got to
uh
get the lawyers, and then you got to get all this stuff, and then it has to be approved. And the only people that can buy your property is you.
it's
So if you don't want to build anything permanent on the first 60 feet of your property, you don't technically have to buy that towel. You don't have to spend the money for that
No,
because nobody else can buy it,
no,
right?
right.
So we technically don't own the front part of our cottage, like the first 60 feet, but we don't
Yeah,
have anything permanent. Everything can
no.
be moved. Okay.
But
So,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
but the thing is, we maintain it to keep it look nice.
Well, you have
Like,
to. It's in the property there. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, like at home, right? Like you go home in town, do your property. You got
Well,
so
the
much
first,
yards from the sidewalk to the sidewalk, right? So much from the sidewalk.
well, from
You
the
always
street,
maintain it
well, from the street up, the
to
first
the water
three
meter.
feet,
Yeah,
the first 3 feet is not yours.
yeah. So it's the cities. So you can build a sidewalk on it. You can build a sidewalk on it.
Yeah. That's if they want to build a sidewalk. So it's
Yeah,
theirs.
but we have
So,
to maintain it. It look nice.
well, technically. But if there's a problem with it, the city, you can call the city to fix it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but the thing is the cottage. That's why I know somebody at my parents' old cottage. They bought a property on the other side,
Yeah.
and it's been there for a year and nothing else. They still own it.
Well, if the lake is already open, I don't think it matters. It's when they newly opened the lake.
Okay,
I think they were giving them deals on the property.
right.
So because you had a deal on the price of the property, you had to build
Okay,
something. Now I
okay.
think the government just says, you know, what I mean, says whatever.
Here, give me the money. Go have
You're
fun.
paying full price, buddy. I don't care if you put an outhouse on it.
Yeah, the taxes. Oh, you're paying tax anyways on it. So here.
Well, that's it. And then they're raising the taxes to say it's more. It's more in line with the taxes there elsewhere. But
Yeah,
you got no ambulance services. We got no garbage. We got no sewer. We got no water. So what am I paying taxes for? You know, hydro.
yeah,
It doesn't make sense. But hey, it is what it is. It's
yep,
still cheaper than in town.
yep.
You know what I mean?
And your lake,
So
it's I call it holy water.
yeah.
Holy water. The reason why I call it holy water because when people get cuts or burn their fingers on a fire pit, on the stove, or in the kitchen doing something, and then later on you go outside, put your hand in the water, and then 2 3 later, it's clean.
Well, yeah, it helps heal. I think it's because there's bacteria or whatever there's certain bugs in the water there that kind of take away the infection.
Yeah,
If you got mosquito bites, you go in there, you know what I mean, you're fine.
yeah.
So, you got ducks
Well,
in your room there?
my knee hit the wing of the table.
Yeah.
Um,
You yeah.
you remember my dad used to tell us at Awesome League. He says that me and you on his skidoos like to lad rats on the water running around with the headlights.
Well, we couldn't find the fishing holes.
He told us where to go. He goes on lake.
Wow.
Where?
No.
He
He
said
went.
he said
He goes like
he
this.
says
It's over there. So okay,
yeah. He
well
said
over there could be a lot.
we found
I
it.
mean,
We found it when the little pike this big. We let it go.
you found it after you flipped over your handlebars.
And then
Or tea kettle.
all you see this skidoo going. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
I'm
Sean?
driving by, I see the skidoo go by, and I look back and he's doing this. No wonder you're sore, buddy.
Hey,
That was funny.
yeah. And then
Fun
my father
times,
says,
man.
"Oh."
We had good times.
And then my
A
dad
lot
says,
of good times.
You're not paying the fare. Get off."
Yeah, we had good times, man, when we were younger.
Yeah.
We walk all over the place. We do all kinds of stuff. We be outdoors all the time.
Yeah,
Whether it was -40 or +40, man, we were outside.
we walked down to our local area behind the high schools, fished there for a bit, and then we got nothing, but we just sat there and enjoyed ourselves. We didn't care if we caught fish or whatever. But
Mhm.
most time we caught is mosquito bites.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we live walking distance from the river, so we go fishing it. I mean, we didn't need no vehicle, no nothing, no whatever. We had our fishing
No,
rods. We had a good time, right?
yeah, we walked all over the place to get to our spots, and then now since not far from Contigo now, they built this bridge. The city bought the land and built a nice bridge, and you go underneath it, and then now the population fish just now migrating to the bridge and the pillars, and we're catching walleyes like crazy. I know I
Yeah,
did, and my buddy
that
pissed
and
off.
trees.
And
A lot
trees,
of
yeah,
trees. I think they cut down trees and they just threw them in the lake, in the
yeah,
river.
yeah. And people say they lost a lot of animals.
Yeah.
I lost a rod in the river. A big storm came on. I said, don't worry, the clouds will die down. The wind is gonna die down. And I was wrong. I had my rod holder in the dock, in the crack, like this there, and then my two friends said, "Okay, we're ready to go," because the wind's picking up real hard and not stopping. I said, "Yeah." So I put my rod down. I reeled in, put my rod down on my rod holder, grabbed my chairs, grabbed all that. Look around. I look at my friend. Did you take my rod? He goes, "No." I went, "Oh crap!" The wind took
Yeah.
it right off the dock, and then in that river system, the current's so strong, and it just took it away real fast.
Yeah. How many rods have you lost in your lifetime?
Oh fudge! I got mad because I went to Awesome Lake at my grandfather's cottage. My dog, I got mad at my dog when I Bear. His name is Bear. I cast out with a bobber on my line, and he jumped in the water. Almost got hooked in the mouth. And I got mad. I threw my rod on the ground. I broke the. I didn't break the whole reel. I just broke the piece that go on the rod. The long thing. The thing goes like
Mm-hmm.
this, and that just goes in there. So that part broke off because I got mad. I slammed it. I had a temper. I'm not as bad what I was before. Now I
Well,
toned
no,
down.
you're getting older. You're getting older.
Yeah. So other than that, the stuff like that we talked about fishing outdoors, and then the stuff we did.
And I mean, there's a lot of times we'll go off topic because that's what we normally do. This is how we normally talk. We're just sitting there by the fire or sitting on the porch or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, just enjoying being outside.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
outside is,
It's
is just where
raining.
we grew up.
If it's raining, we're inside talking about the lures or looking at Facebook, looking at medias, see what's new out there to
But
try.
but the good thing about the bush is if like where the trees are, you go into where the trees are. If it's not raining too hard, you're not going to get wet.
No. Oh, I have a tip for you guys. If you don't have a place to put them in, if you have a shirt, a collar shirt, or a t-shirt with a pocket, fill it with water
Oh,
and put them in there.
reindeer. It was a yellow raincoat.
Yeah, I was younger in my 20s, something like that. I said reindeer,
Reindeer. Well, it
reindeer.
sounded like reindeer. It's just the way you talk, right?
Yeah. So
So
his mom took our pictures, and I said, right, she's a nice lady, great lady to be around with, and she likes taking pictures. That's fine and dandy. She always takes pictures of certain things because memories, right? And I got the pictures to prove it. I might gonna go dig it out and take a picture of it and then post it on my Facebook, or I'm gonna post it to.
even my grandmother was like to take pictures, memories, and whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just the way it was. And like we weren't really restricted when I was younger. It's like, okay, just tell us where you're going, and then if you leave the property, just tell us what's going on. Because there was a beach not too far from us. We used to go at, and I mean, it was it was a good it was good, and it made us enjoy being outside, not
Yeah.
inside all the time.
Yep.
So it was nice. And then this is basically what it's going to be about certain topics and what information and then stuff that we find out. It's not just going to be us babbling about all kinds of stuff.
No.
We want
Well,
we want it to be partly informative, but also we're going to learn. We're not going to say that we know it all. We don't.
no. No. I'm
Nobody
not.
knows everything.
I'm not an
We're not
expert.
experts.
I'm not an expert, and I'm not anything I show on here like any products where I buy them at King Tide, Northland, or whatever, Rapala or Rapala, how you say it, don't matter, right? And then I'm gonna say I'm not sponsored by them. I just like using their stuff.
Yeah, basically.
But I tell you this, I love my Northlands.
Yeah.
At the time, it
Well, there
was
was,
cheap.
and you know, a lot of the lures we were doing, like we go get the box where you get it every month. You get a box of lures.
Yeah,
I've done it. Sean Boy's done it, and you get all kinds of lures and you try them. Um, trying to get more lures for my wife because she really didn't have any when we first met. I bought her a pink ugly stick because you got to have at least one ugly stick. I don't
yeah,
know how people like those, but I like the ugly stick because they're they're um, they're a little bit more robust. They take a little bit more of a
of a bee.
abuse. You know
Yes,
what I mean? And somebody were to throw your rod or something like that, it's not going to be
yeah.
whatever.
But the Ugly Stick too, because I've been reading about it and I heard different stories about Ugly Sticks. I asked people that are like higher up me in going on in the business of fishing more than I do because they're in the tournaments, they do stuff for their sponsors and everything. So I asked them one question: what kind of rod I should get has everything in one instead of having a slipping stick, instead of having a jerk bait stick, crankbait, a jigging stick, whatever, right? And the first thing came out of his mouth is get you an Ugly Stick because you can't go wrong with that.
The original or the two?
The original one. And he
Yeah, I
says the
got one.
two, and he says the two is good too. And then the new one, the new red one that came out, Al has it,
Yeah.
and he says it's awesome. The red carbon.
Well, my ugly stick. Yeah, I know. We're poor. We're poor little guys, man. We can't afford that crap.
No.
But the ugly stick that I've had has had what 2, 3 reels on it now because I
Yep.
upgraded the reel.
Yeah. The
Uh,
Mitchells.
the Mitchell 300 series,
Yeah.
and I've had it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was in my 20s when I bought that thing.
Yeah. When we went to
I
our
think
first
when I first started working
the
full
donor
time
shop.
at the call center, I think I bought it.
No, I thought you bought one
We
at
were
the,
at
the donor
Canadian
shop.
Tire.
Oh
We were
yeah.
at the Canadian Tire, and I bought it. I said, "Hey, I'm going to get an ugly stick," because
Tire buy over here.
we always heard about it.
Oh, the King Tire where the gym is,
Yeah.
where Good Life was.
Yeah.
So
When Dog came to join me.
that's
Anyway,
cool. So
So I've
you
had
do a
that ugly
review.
stick for a long time.
Oh yeah, I I had an ugly stick in my time. I got it free because my father
But I
did
think
a
I
job.
think that thing went through a fire or something.
Yeah, because
It
my
had
dad did a
to.
job. Did a job for somebody, fixing an apartment up, and then something happened to it. I guess the backbone on it was weak. My niece borrowed it because it was only a 5 foot rod and something, 5'5" I think it was, and she was a little girl at the time, and she cried because she broke it because and I
Yeah,
wasn't mad at her.
mine's 6'6",
Yeah, I
six
got
and a half.
I have an original ugly stick.
Yeah, the Shakespeare.
No, no, I got a Shakespeare one. No, that
That's the one you got your dad from your dad.
yeah, I don't have it anymore. You know where it is?
Where?
In the river.
Jeez.
So I got the ugly stick because I hope I helped to move some stuff from his cottage to town because he sold the cottage, and he gave up fishing because his dad passed away. He sold the cottage. He gave me an ugly stick. It's it's a medium light,
Medium
six,
action, yeah.
medium action light, and
Yeah.
I thought my rod was going to break. It was going like this, 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 and then a friend of mine named Al, he goes, "It's going to break." I said, "Wait a minute, it's an ugly stick." He goes, "Never mind, you're good to go." Found sturgeon around again with that rod.
Yeah, yeah.
And the only thing that broke on it, I got to fix it. I'm trying to figure somebody who can fix it for me in town. And it got a little ring on it, and then look at a little ring inside. That little ring broke off. I glued it
Yeah.
with crazy glue. I glued all that stuff, and with the heat outside in the summertime, I think it unglued it somehow. I can't say it right, but
Yeah.
so other than that, yeah. So we'd be talking stuff like that, and we'd have a topic, and then maybe later on in the future, we're gonna have like people come on here saying talking about their experience, what they use,
Well,
and
friends, family, people we know.
yeah,
Kachambo here knows quite a few people that do fishing, you know. So,
I know
like, we're
Dale
just,
Tall,
yeah.
yeah,
So basically, that's what we're looking at doing here. We're not, you know, trying to be end all be all here, and we want to share our experiences of outdoors and
yeah,
our love of outdoors. We want to share that with everybody. And I mean, I even got married at the cottage. You know what I mean? I love being outdoors.
yep,
I mean, it's an experience that cannot be equaled because there's so much to do and so much to enjoy, and it's endless. You know what I mean? And you know,
yep,
it's like the best movie ever. You know what I mean? The best, and you just go out, you enjoy yourself, and then that's to me, that's just the way it is.
for me, the to do is you're working at the cottage. You're at the cottage, relaxing or somewhat relaxing, and you do a good day work around the cottage, fix the siding, whatever's falling apart. You fix it. You fix your lawn tractors or your 4 wheeler or your quad side by side, whatever you have in your yard, and fix the fix the wood pile if it fell down from the storm. You fix that, and then at the end of the day, you sit in that boat and relax, and then the first thing that pops on your line, you got a big smile on your face. You're not upset no more because you're not overtired no more. You don't feel tired no more because you feel relaxed. Because the fish, I call fish therapy. I don't care who
Yeah,
says it's
exactly.
not. I call it therapy.
Yeah. But
Because you go
anyway,
fishing here.
sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead, buddy. Yeah,
No,
therapy is
fish.
the best way to go fishing is therapy. Fishing therapy. You don't need therapy. It's cheaper. at your spouse or your grandparents or your parents, grab a line and rod and reel, get it wet, and you get your first fish. You be smiling ear
Yeah.
to ear.
The first rule of fishing: get your lure wet. Eh?
We used to make it. Me and Cox Lego a long time ago. We say first fish, get your fish, cleanse it, right? So he got the first fish. I think I changed the rules.
Hey, it was my boat.
No, but yeah, I know. I'm like,
My boat, my rules.
yeah, and you're come on now, JC.
So anyway, that's gonna end our first uh, podcast,
Podcast, and thank you
our
for viewing.
broadcast, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
And we're looking to just keep this going once a week,
and
and just talking about our experiences and what, maybe some information that we see, new rules from fishing in Ontario, Canada, and stuff like that. When they come out with that,
and then
anything new that comes out, we might do some product reviews if we get anything new, and we'll just review the stuff we already have and go from there.
and then I might start going back to my mystery tackle box. Depends on the tariff.
Yeah, that's true. Eh?
So there, I'm gonna make this fast because I know Cox Lego want to end the show's up.
Well,
I
yeah,
got
sure,
this,
blame me.
so I got this article I read today about the walleye something in Ontario. So again, send it to Cox Lego. You can see what he thinks about it. Maybe the next episode we could talk about it.
Yeah.
And whatever. If you hear something on the news, something about the new rule. Yeah.
Yep, that sounds good.
So anyways, it's almost 7:30. So Sean Boy and then go sign off here. And
all right, we're signing off for now.
Sean and Conflict heading out too.
Yeah,
and see you next Saturday.
Yep. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.